from Auburn. And there's Butler. Vital. Baylor so good on the offensive glass.
College basketball standards, transfers, red shirts, experience.
Yeah, Baylor's a team that's used the red shirt, a little bit like Gonzaga. Jumper is good for Jahmi'us. He wears the mask in games, doesn't wear it in practice or to shoot. Shot clock under 10. Teague at the basket, and good.
And for their teammates.
Inside, Ramsey couldn't hit. Aaron Butler as Chris Clark gets set to check in for Texas Tech. And there's Ramsey yanking down the rebound. Clark. Be interesting to see how many minutes Clark gets in this one. Still coming back from knee surgery that ended his season last year. Shot clock winding down.
Great matchup right now. Vital and Chris Clark. Two of the more energetic hybrid forwards in the country.
Moretti puts it on the floor. Clark as they move the ball. Ramsey long on that. Teague.
This is a Baylor team that plays mostly man, unlike many of Scott Drew's teams.
And a nice...
Absolutely, good way to put it.
Mitchell, kick out. That's Devontae Bandu. Go kicked out, and it ends up with Kyler Edwards. Ramsey to Clark, and he's hammered.
The glass so far.
Here's Ramsey. Ramsey, the number 31 recruit in ESPN 100. Feed inside. There's Ramsey. Good chop by Moretti. And it ends up with Gillespie. Teague inside. Hangs and hits. Mitchell, little hesitation. Hangs. Good defense right there. And now Bandu had it knocked away. Here comes Ramsey along with Edwards.
And Peyton Pritchard, one of the best players in college basketball this year as a senior, John.
I saw him last year, but also down in the Bahamas in the early season. And he made his mark, even though it didn't go the way Oregon wanted it to.
Minnesota.
He and Vital, those two guys, so good on the offensive glass. Here's Vital now. Meyer puts it on the floor.
There goes Vital, in which case I'm glad he called a block and not a flop.
And Moretti took. Moretti inside to Shannon, loose ball. Ramsey. And that was
any moment for you where you said, I can play here?
For me, probably it came late. Really, I think the Iowa State game last year when I recorded my first double-double. That was when I thought.
The last 4 or 5
They
days.
sure have. And Gonzaga picked up one this week. Jalen Suggs, one of the best guards in the country.
Ramsey able to find Edwards, and he buried. Edwards going to work. Give off. Ramsey. And Vital.
Really good. They've managed the crowd. Both teams still struggling offensively, but Baylor has weathered the storm.
Already off.
If he gets to a point where he's close to where he was last year, this is an obvious Final Four contender. They've been doing it without him. It looked like Butler slipped right there.
Already. And good job by 5-point game. Closing on 4 to go first half. Ramsey. Edwards a little strong this time. Ramsey going to work. Puts it up.
They're standing around. They're waiting for pick and roll. And they're playing basically 2-on-5. The defense is locked in. There you go. The next 5 minutes. The last 2 of this half and the first 3 of the second half. You mark my words, this game will be decided in the next 5 to 6 minutes.
Ramsey way downtown. Rebound Vital. Top 25 scores. My BC Eagles came up with a pretty good W. And a Kentucky-Georgia update. All still, at least right now.
Yeah.
Bandu hangs, not able to hit. Vital flying in. Rebound Ramsey. And the Red Raiders the other way. Ramsey. And a shot was blocked.
Mega B-Max, which is the team that produced. What's impressive about him in talking to his teammates is they all know how good he is.
That one off the glass. They get a great look at it. Ramsey corrals the rebound. Moretti. Gillespie. Vital offensive rebound. Put back is good.
Off the glass. And they have started to exert their will a little bit.
Ramsey inside. Gillespie. Clark puts it on the floor. Moretti. And now Ramsey gets into the paint.
Other guards are, but he can score.
Bandu, ball fake, inside, flips it up and in. He gives off to Meyer. Meyer going to work and goes to the floor, and there's a steal. Edwards now waits for numbers. Clark. Ramsey feed inside, and one! 5 times in this building. Mitchell inside again.
Baylor has kept Texas Tech at bay, and on the road, you got to take the crowd out of this, and they have so far.
Meyer launches. Can't hit.
Goes in this building,
yeah,
16,000.
Yep.
And that's because Baylor has played with poise. In this, Chris Beard has one of the 2 youngest teams in this league, along with West Virginia.
Jumper wouldn't fall. Ramsey tracks down the miss. Here comes Jahmi'us Ramsey. Hesitates, deep 3, got it!
Yep.
Clark on Clark, left hand, off the glass, put back good.
I think it'll take a year or 2 to adjust to that line. Coaches have to adjust.
There's Ramsey, puts on the Jets. And now Vital.
Too much traffic in there. They got to get it out. They got to go.
Shot clock winding down. Mitchell, hoists, and hits!
Skill as well.
Davion Mitchell.
Well, he's getting better and better, isn't he?
Yeah, you're not kidding. Jumper.
In games he's played over 20 minutes, he's only got 1 loss in his career. 25-1.
Ramsey fires it in. Baylor with 1 loss. It was early in the year to Washington. Mitchell, quickness again, not able to. They have 14 offensive rebounds, and they've out-rebounded Texas Tech in this game.
How about glass as a weapon? Look at this. Bandu is not a great passer. He's got to value that basketball. Love the scoring.
Turnover. So now Edwards.
You can't give him that. That jinx. Don't blame me.
Pass goes opposite, then Bandu buries a 3. Clark looking to move the ball. He's been a good facilitator. Now Ramsey. Ramsey with 15. Gillespie. That's not quite his shot.
No. Well, he double dribbled it.
Yep.
That's 1 quick run.
Moretti. Ramsey from the corner. Got it! Goes in on 3 to go. Baylor has led most of the way. Butler off the window, and it goes.
In college basketball.
Butler's made an impact the last few minutes. Myers hit a couple of big shots.
No, Meyer.
Blocked from behind. That was a bad shot. Coming up on 2 to go.
I think you got to use clock here. And you can use clock because you have guards that can control their dribble.
Butler gets inside, knocked away.
It puts the defender at a disadvantage.
A moment gave him a good opportunity.
Baylor's in a zone.
Look at Vital with a huge.
You don't want a quick drive to the basket here.
Ramsey lost the handle and then puts it in.